What's going on, everyone? This is another TYSK report. Those articles are lined up on the docket, so let's go ahead and start off with our first article talking about Zoox. Zoox opened the new production facility where its purpose-built robotaxis will be built. Robotaxi developer Zoox has cut the ribbon on its first serial production facility for purpose-built robotaxi vehicles in the United States. This new cutting-edge facility will be able to assemble thousands of Zoox unique autonomous vehicles each year as its commercial services expand. While much of Zoox's current test fleet consists of existing vehicles retrofitted with sensors and cameras, Zoox has designed and delivered an entirely purpose-built EV without pedals or a steering wheel. Some of these robotaxis have rolled off Zoox's existing production line in Fremont, California before hitting Bay Area and Las Vegas roads. Zoox has officially opened a second production facility closer to its California headquarters, and this facility will house dedicated assembly lines for its bespoke robotaxis. Per Zoox, the 220,000 square foot plant is located in Hayward, California, and consists of one assembly line which at full scale can produce 10,000 robotaxis per year. In addition to the serial production, Zoox's second facility will house robotaxi engineering, software and hardware integration, component storage, shipping and receiving, plus the end-of-the-line testing required before any vehicles are deployed. Zoox stated they made efforts to ensure its new state-of-the-art plant was sustainable and based in the U.S. to create an environment in which autonomous robots and humans work side by side to build autonomous robotaxis. In case you did not know, Zoox is an Amazon-based company, and with all the robotic news that has come from Amazon in the past couple of months, I'm thinking that these Zoox robotaxis are going to get some enhancements that are going to make them a lot better than they already are. Because of the way these robotaxis look and the chauffeur style that they have to them, these are going to be perfect for the Las Vegas environment, taking people up and down the strip day and night. And with this company being out in California, I could see them being utilized for many sporting and music events, taking people from where they are to venues, giving them a nice ride as they see the city on their way to their destination. Midjourney launched its first AI video generation model, V1. V1 is an image to video model in which users can upload an image or take an image generated by one of Midjourney's other models, and V1 will produce a set of 4 5-second videos based on it. Much like Midjourney's image models, V1 is only available through Discord, and it's only available on the web. The company stated that they have larger goals for its AI video models than generating B-roll for Hollywood films or commercials for the ad industry. In a blog post, the CEO stated that its AI video model is the company's next step towards its ultimate destination, creating AI models capable of real-time open-world simulations. After AI video models, Midjourney stated that it plans to develop AI models for producing 3D renderings as well as real-time AI models. Midjourney will charge 8 times more for video generation than a typical image generation, meaning subscribers will run out of their monthly allotted generations a lot faster when creating videos than images. The cheapest way to try out V1 is by subscribing to Midjourney's $10 per month basic plan. Subscribers to Midjourney's $60 a month pro plan and $120 a month mega plan will have unlimited video generations in the company's slower, relaxed mode. While the videos generated with V1 are only 5 seconds long, users can choose to extend them by 4 seconds up to 4 times, meaning that V1 videos could get as long as 21 seconds. Right now, I see Google's VO3 as the top AI video generation model, and because of that AI generated commercial that was shown to millions of people during the NBA Finals, that really put them top of mind for lots of people who would have never looked into using this tool before seeing something like that AI video generated commercial. But Midjourney did state that they have larger aspirations for their specific AI video generation model, and they are very well known within the communities who utilize Discord all the time. So it's going to be interesting to see what Midjourney's V1 is going to do as time progresses, and to find out what those open world simulations are going to look like in the future. Honda successfully launched and landed its own reusable rocket. Honda successfully conducted a launch and landing test of an experimental reusable rocket developed by its research and development subsidiary, the company announced last week. It was the first time Honda landed a rocket after it reached an altitude of 890 feet. The launch took place at a Honda test facility in Taiki Town, Japan, which the company says has been developing itself as a space town through the joint efforts of public and private sectors, including the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA. The nearly 21-foot tall rocket, weighing over 2,800 pounds at launch, flew for 56.6 seconds before landing within 37 centimeters of the target touchdown point on its 4 retractable legs that also supported it at liftoff. The company cites the growing need for more satellites that will potentially benefit its other businesses as the reason for developing its own launch system, but it hasn't finalized plans on how it will be commercialized. A suborbital flight upwards of 62 miles above sea level will be a big achievement for the company, but that's not enough altitude to successfully put a satellite into orbit. Honda will need to decide, based on what it takes to reach its 2029 goal, including the cost of the program, if it wants to take the next step and compete with other private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin. Honda right now is definitely getting involved in different forms of transportation, especially with this news right here that I presented to you earlier today. And with this recent news of their reusable rocket, I do wonder if they are starting to put a lot of their eggs in too many baskets. But then again, if they get a lot of capital from different backers who would want to compete against SpaceX and Blue Origin, we could be looking at a company who could become very involved with putting satellites into orbit. Garmin's new sleep tracking armband lasts a full week between charges. Garmin has announced a new sleep tracking band that can be strapped to your upper arm, which could make it more comfortable to wear overnight. The Index Sleep Monitor tracks sleep stages, heart rate, and even your breathing to create a comprehensive view of overall fitness and recovery with a personalized sleep score delivered every morning so you know how well you slept. The Index Sleep Monitor is now available through Garmin's online store in small and medium and large and XL sizes for $169.99. In addition to tracking your light, deep, and REM sleep stages, the Index can also measure your respiration rates, and when paired with blood oxygen saturation measurements, it can help you better understand shifts in breathing patterns while sleeping. A thermometer monitors skin temperature, which can provide insights into how your environment is affecting your sleep while also flagging possible illnesses. Other health-related metrics that are monitored and made available through the Garmin Connect mobile app include estimates on stress levels based on sleep patterns, a body battery measurement letting you know if you're low on energy and need more rest, heart rate variability, HRV, which is a measure of the varying times between heartbeats, can also be used to assess if your body is dealing with increased stress or fatigue, helping you know if you need to address issues with your sleep. So for all you individuals out there who are very health conscious and want to get more information about your sleep, this device would definitely be perfect for you. And I've mentioned a few different times when it comes to these devices related to your health, they are going to become more and more normalized, and over time I do believe that they are going to be used as much as people use their phones on a day-to-day basis. Europe approves first saliva-based contraceptive and no pill is required. A saliva-based fertility tracker has received regulatory approval for use as a contraceptive in Europe. Developed by Berlin-based startup Any, the at-home testing device called the Mini Lab tracks daily changes in progesterone levels, a hormone that plays a key role in regulating the menstrual cycle. It's billed as a non-invasive alternative to hormonal birth control methods like the pill, and early tests have shown promising results. A year-long clinical study involving 300 women over 1,500 cycles found Any's at-home fertility tracker to be 100% effective when used perfectly and 92% effective for typical use. The Mini Lab will be available on subscription only, and prices start at €24 per month if you pay upfront for a 2-year subscription. The device recently received coverage from Germany's largest public health insurer, and Any plans to extend coverage to more providers in the future. Kempower's 1.2 megawatt EV charger powers big trucks and cars at the same time. Kempower's more power, fast, and flexible charging solution is set to deliver megawatt level charging to both electric trucks and cars, and it's shipping from Finland. Kempower has kicked off deliveries of its high-powered, more power, more plugs EV charging solution from its factories in Lahti, Finland Finland. The company made waves in April when it announced it would be the first DC fast charger maker to ship 1.2 megawatts of dynamically distributed charging power. The new charging setup can feed 1.2 megawatts across up to 8 charging points, all controlled by Kempower's smart power distribution system. That includes the company's regular satellite dispensers for passengers' EVs, and Kempower is also offering a mega satellite option with a CCS2 connector that delivers up to 700 amps. If a provider already has a Kempower DC fast charging setup, they can upgrade to the 1.2 megawatt more power configuration in terms of total power and the number of outputs. So that's just some of the recent news from the world of electric vehicles, and more infrastructure is continuing to be installed and improved around the globe. And if you're in Finland, you'll be able to use this Kempower charging solution to charge your car or truck. BYD has begun delivering its first luxury electric super sedan, just as Ferrari has delayed its new EV. While Ferrari is pushing back EV plans, BYD is stepping in with its first luxury electric super sedan. BYD kicked off deliveries of the Yangwang U7, a 4-motor flagship electric sedan powerhouse packing nearly 1,300 horsepower. The Yangwang U7 features BYD's God's Eye A ADAS system, which incorporates 3 LiDARs, 5 radars, 13 high-definition cameras, and 12 ultrasonic radars. The system offers smart driving and safety features, including navigate on autopilot for city and highway use, automated parking, and more. The interior is centered around a star ring cockpit designed with BYD's D-Link smart cockpit system and DeepSeek AI. You can see that there is plenty of screen space, featuring a 12.8-inch curved center display and a 23-inch driver display. In addition, front and rear passengers get added 6-inch entertainment screens. Like other vehicles under BYD's luxury Yangwang brand, the U7 features its Dissus Z suspension system, enabling it to dance and even jump over things on the road. The U7 is 5,265 millimeters in length, 1,998 millimeters in width, and 1,517 millimeters in height, which is slightly larger than a Porsche Panamera. BYD's luxury EV sedan starts at just 628,000 yuan, or about $87,000 in China. The 4-seater variant costs 708,000 yuan, or roughly $98,500, which is still about half the cost of the most affordable Ferrari. Climate Station explores climate change through an interactive story on PSVR2. Developed by Sony Interactive Entertainment in collaboration with the United Nations Plane for the Planet Alliance, Climate Station explores the history of Earth and climate science through a story. Narrated by climate advocate Laura Tobin, it uses data from NASA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and the Intergovernmental Panel of Climate Change. It's primarily designed as a learning tool, and Climate Station contains 3 explorable zones. Those zones include Weather Year, which offers a time lapse of planetary change, observations for where we currently are, and projections looking at where things could end up. It promises over 90 minutes of interactive content exploring issues like rising sea levels, global temperature changes, and more. While PlayStation VR 2 support is optional for Climate Station, SIE Europe states using the headset lets you explore diorama recreations of the physical effects of climate change.